And welcome back to the channel, everybody. Aesop Grim here, and this is the continuation of my playthrough of The Forest in October of 2024. This is the month of Halloween, and this game is a survival game with horror elements to it. I'm doing a focus on the storyline, so I want to tell you that there is, while I gather food and stuff for the trip, there's all kinds of stuff that we can go find in the world, and there's blueprints that we can go find and stuff like that to make things like the hang glider, but I'm not interested in that. I'm just trying to complete the storyline. So I established in my mind the idea that I need to go through all the caves, because I think that you find little clues in all these caves, but that might not be the case with every single cave. But the idea is I'm following a guide that's taking me through every cave, so we're going to do all those. Today we're doing Cave 7 and going after the pedometer. Let's see, I've got two. Are they both edible? They are both edible. Now this has 33% water in it, and I wonder if I can fill it up. Maybe these areas are dry. Looks like they are. Okay, so I think it's day 28. So we're going to go ahead and head out here. And I forgot to do so, but once we get to the other side here, I'll bring up the map and show you in general the area that we're going. It should have all of the cave markings, and I think I can guesstimate which one I need to go to from there. Let's see here. General cave. Okay, so we got the big crater in the earth right here. And I believe we're going, well, it's either here or it's here. Actually, I think it's here. I think we have to cross the spit of the land. So this is where we're at, so we'll just follow the beach, I guess. Yeah. All right, I'll see you guys whenever I get there. Okay, guys, we got company. That's a lot of bones, and I should be able to replace quite a bit of my armor there. So I'll be right back. I'm going to burn these bodies. All right, guys, I was able to get 3 pieces of armor out of that. So it'll be nice if we can come across more cannibals and make more armor, not lose the armor while fighting them. I think it's getting kind of late in the day. Hopefully we can get to this cave before nighttime. Looks like we're going to have more conflict. Alright, that one ran off, I think. He might come back, but I gotta get sticks. Alright guys, I got 3 more pieces of armor out of that. We are... Well, doggone, I just now blew this thing up. Okay. Wow, they showed up in force. Dang it. I hate whenever they get like iframes. Yeah, another one joining the fray. Oops, I used 2 of them. I need to let my health build up. I want to keep their interest at the same time. I don't want them running off. Lost all my armor. Boy. I'm out of arrows. They stripped me of all my armor. We're losing daylight fast. This has been kind of a war. Okay, we are back up to 4 pieces of armor. Wait a minute. Make that 5 pieces of armor. And we can finally continue on. We should have been at the cave entrance a long time ago, but these guys wanted to fight a war. One more body. Okay, 6 pieces of armor. One cannibal female came strolling down the beach while I was burning that body, and I tried to get her, but she ran away. Okay, I think this is it. That took a long time. Okay, we got passengers. 5B and 3C. Okay, I'm not quite sure how many. Let's see. Where are we at now? 39 of 43, so only 4 more passengers remain. This is where I am going to put you guys on pause, and I'm going to go check out the video. Be right back. Okay, pretty much right off the jump, we're going to have some fighting to do. So let's eat some snacks. And I wonder if I can make an explosive. There's a wristwatch. Supposed to be a mutant. Yep, there he is. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Okay. What about a Molotov? I want to get their attention. Oh my gosh, that's shameful. All right. All I have left is melee, basically. I mean, I could maybe try equipping this. I haven't tried this before. I think I would want to build a temp shelter. Okay. Temporary slot. I haven't used this chainsaw yet. We're gonna find out how this works out for us. I'd like to take them out. I want them to aggro. There's 3 of them plus the armsy. Oh shoot. Okay, we got everything. That actually worked remarkably well. I did take a beating, but let's see if we can build a fire now and replace some of that stuff with bones, with bone armor. Alright guys, this is future Aesop providing voiceover, I guess. I basically had my mic muted for a substantial amount of time here, so I'm going to just tell you what it is that I'm doing. We're going to knock down 2 walls here and proceed into the rest of this cave. We're going to walk on the outer ledge to the left, and at the end of this ledge we're going to find the second to last piece for Timmy's toy. That rope right there, I think we're going to be going down that rope in the near future. And there it is. I think that's the right arm for the toy. So we're only missing the right leg now. We're going to proceed down through this hallway. It opens out to this little pool of water. Here we go. I remember being upset about this. Watch this. Watch my armor. Missed him. And got hit by every single baby because the timing was off. During the recovery of my missed swing, they filled that gap and every single one of them hit me, and it took like 3 pieces of armor off of me. I was pissed. That's another baby there. I ended up taking care of them. Right here, I'm just collecting supplies and then eating blueberries to get more energy and hydration. We are going, this is still the baby cave. We're gonna go across here to get a photo cache on the other side. We'll use the climbing axe and just move to the right and then down. Taking the rebreather off. I didn't know what this was at first, but when we zoom in like I did in the video editing here, we can see that that's the armsy in that sacrificial mass grave cavern that we saw. I think it was in the last episode, maybe it was the episode before that. So that's basically the purpose of what we came into this cave for. We're going to head back out to that ledge where we found Timmy's toy. Right here, I'm showing that we could proceed forward and even down that right-hand ledge there, but he takes what he calls the long way around because there's some other stuff that we're going to get, you know, for the video walkthrough that I'm watching for this. So we're going to double back here to the ledge. We'll call it the Timmy's Toy ledge. And now we're going to go to the right and go down the that rope right there. Got some red paint, snacks, some medicine, even a few bones. All of that stuff was needed, you saw. And here we have the restraining order, and it says it's from Jessica against Matthew. So that's a big part of the clue, or that's a big clue, I should say. Jessica had a restraining order filed against Matthew Cross. So we'll take a look at that a little bit more closely at the end of this video. I think that's just a storage cache. It's what it looks like to me, but I'm not 100%. This right here is actually a long drop. Normally I cut these out, but I wanted to keep this one so that people could kind of know. When you have a really long drop like that, it kind of clues you in as to what point in the cave you're at, in case anybody's lost or turned around because of the edits I've done. And we're gonna go across this wall. And then take the rope up. There's two options there. We're gonna take the rope up. That'll bring us here. Initially, I was expecting to see a passenger, so I had to pause it and check the video again. But then I realized that passenger is down the left side here. I'm a little bit nervous. I think I'm kind of wanting to check out what's ahead of me here, because I know that there's some stuff that we could run into. But there's the passenger. You see that we got, it's seat 11E, and we got credit for it. I'm looking up in that direction because there's some stuff over there. As I move forward, I believe you will be able to get a quick glimpse of the two other passengers right there. And then I double back, and the reason I double back is that in order to get credit for this cave so that it crosses it off the to-do list, you have to go back here, I think. So we go eventually to the very back left corner. Over here at this scalable wall. And that should do the trick. So now we're going to continue forward where I am anticipating, because I've watched the video guide at this point, running into a Virginia, and that's why I've pulled out this bomb. This is a sticky bomb. I've got, I think, 2 of them. And if you watch closely, I'm going to land the first one right on her. The second one's going to land on actually the cave wall on the right. I'm not sure if she patrolled past that or not, but it stuck to the cave wall. There she is. We nailed that one, and then I go to pitch it again, and it hits the cave wall. It does blow up. I think that... I don't know. I don't know if it hit her or not. Because we have to... Oh, she hit real hard there. I really get into her here pretty... And right I got her slammed up against the wall there. She didn't have anywhere to go, so we were able to go to town. But she took a lot of chainsawing, so that's why I think maybe the second bomb didn't hit her. This chainsaw's doing work. I know it's real dark, it's hard to see. It was hard for me to see also. Okay, that should do it for all the cannibals. And I've got blood on me now, so that's, just make a note of that, because I'm gonna have to go run and wash off, and I gotta run a long ways away. I edited that out, but just know that I did have to go. That's more time taken off. You know, so for day progression, I don't know how many days we were in this cave. It could have been 2. I count it just as 1 because I'm not sure, but I'm just letting you know there was enough time running around back and forth in this cave for various reasons that it could have been 2 days. So I think I just got credit for that guy, and I was surprised that I didn't get all of the passengers ticked off. That's why I opened the manifest and it shows I'm still missing 2 passengers. And so I think the reason it didn't give me credit was because we were maybe it had us listed as in combat with the Virginia already, even though we hadn't run into her yet. Because I know I ran by these guys pretty close, but look, it gives us credit now. To-do list updated. We found every one of them. Okay, guys, we're back up in this area. I washed the blood off. I also found out that I had my mic self-muted, so I'll have to go in and do some, like, audio narrative showing you guys what I was thinking and what I was talking about at that point where I was muted. But we got the tennis racket right here. I forgot to pick that up. We're gonna grab that wristwatch. I'm already full on the candy bars, although we can eat some. Might as well, right? Just take another one. Drink a soda. Okay. Full on candy bars again. And I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna bust these suitcases open and grab whatever supplies I can, and I'm also gonna burn these bodies for bones and try to get re-upped on armor. So I'll see you guys after I finish all that. Okay, guys, I was able to get 3 pieces of armor out of that, and we're gonna press on. I think it's this direction. We gotta scale down. Oh, I'm full on watches, okay. We gotta scale our way down this cliff. Looks like we're making our way to ground level, or whatever you would call it. I mean, ground level's technically up above us, right? But we're going down to the bottom of this cave. This one, we go across here. Come on. There we go. And then we drop down this one. I guess this is supposed to be long, if I remember right. Okay. We're gonna proceed this way. We got some guys to kill. You can actually see one of them right there, I believe. There's gonna be, I think, 2 cannibals and 3 or 4 babies. Mutant babies. Doggone it. If I don't get the jump on them, man, they can really... It's like they get a lot of iframes. If you don't know iframes, that's an Elden Ring term. It's invulnerability. See, it looks like I'm just ghosting right through them. We're going to take advantage of this lull. Because yeah, just consistently I see that happen. I'll ghost right through them. I'm slicing and dicing, and it ain't doing nothing to them, you know? So, I don't know. But we're down to no armor again. I'm gonna burn bodies. While we're waiting for those bodies to burn, I wanted to note that this is obviously man-made, right? And it looks all kind of evil looking. You know, they got spikes on it. Looks like they're just basically planks. I don't know. They're kind of randomly placed also. Maybe they just dropped off of whatever forklift they had carrying these things around. But let's go make armor. I'll be right back. Okay, I got 2 pieces of armor out of that. We will proceed down this way, and we should be able to squeeze through to another part of the cave. It's like an entry point that we slide through. And this is where I paused it, so stand by for me. Okay. Well, he does something that I don't really understand what the reason is. I guess I'll understand it in the future, maybe. But we roll forward here. There's going to be a photo cache for us to check out. Okay, guys, this is a jump cut. I just picked up the photo, and the part that I didn't understand about what he did is he strikes this to get the armsy's notice. You can hear the armsy back there. It's to get his notice and to get him to charge forward over here, which blows up a wall back there so that we don't have to use dynamite. The thing that confuses me is that he doesn't ever go to that wall, at least in this video. So I assume it's something for the future. But I tried to get this armsy's attention for a while. And you can hear that it agitates him plenty, but he just never seems to charge over here. And I'm wondering if they considered that a bug, the developers, and they fixed it. So we're going to go ahead and move on. Oxygen. Okay, we're going to take this down. And we got a little tent here that we can save. Actually, there's stuff to get. What do we have here? Cave entrance. Oh, that's the one that says cave entrance. Okay. Let's create a temporary save. Got a fire. There's nothing else here to grab, it doesn't look like. I believe we just got credit for exploring the cave. Waterfall, ledge, chasm. Explore chasm cave. So that's done. And I guess the photo we just picked up gave us a to-do list to go explore the sinkhole cave. I think there's maybe some cannibals up this way. Dang, I backed right into him. Ah, you got back up? Oh my gosh. Alright, guys. Once again, I'm gonna burn bodies. Hold on. I'm gonna burn these bodies and then we'll come back and we'll look at the stuff that we found. This is a good place to do it, I think. Okay, guys, I got 2 pieces of armor out of that. Let's open up the book here and go through our notes. So stuff that we're not going to do a full recap. I've done that in a couple videos. We'll maybe do that at the end of next video. But we know the mutants. They've been here for a long time because there's an old sketch and then there's a Polaroid. We got the artifact. This is the sinkhole. This is the yacht. Miners. TV star loses wife dies, you know, and then that's us. And there's Timmy. Oh yeah, cave entrance is new. We got this today. This must be the entrance to the sinkhole cave. Let's see, here's the restraining order. Date issued June 27th. They don't put a year, so I guess that's not important. Family Court of Pringle Township, June 12th. And then issued on June 27th. So it seems like Jessica Cross and Matthew Cross had a falling out. They have a daughter together named Megan Cross. Megan Cross is in a wheelchair. She's wheelchair bound and on oxygen and needs IVs. Unfortunately, from what I understand, whenever you have problems like that, it causes family-wide issues sometimes. Like the adults can't handle all the stress that comes with it sometimes. So it looks like that may have been what happened here. They had a clashing of wills over something. We don't know. That would be speculation. But it got heated enough that Jessica felt that she needed to issue a restraining order against Matthew. So I would imagine that Jessica would have had custody of Megan. This isn't necessarily indicating that they were divorced or anything, but maybe just living apart until Matthew could get things figured out. Again, speculation. But then we see that Jessica Cross was murdered. And do we have a date here? September 25th. So only a couple months later, it looks like. And then we have videos that show Megan being flown out to here. So he got her some way, somehow. Either he got custody of her as the mother had died and they couldn't prove anything about him, or he straight up kidnapped her or had her kidnapped and she was brought out here. This is from, well, we're just really looking for stuff that we found today. So that was the end of that. So that's the story so far. I think that's a significant development right there. And again, some of it's kind of just putting 2 and 2 together, but it looks like that's what's going on. Matthew and Megan had a serious enough falling out that, or not Matthew and Megan, but Matthew and Jessica, that Jessica got a restraining order. A couple months later, she ends up murdered, and then Megan is flown out to this island. Okay, so I just saved it, and off screen, I'm going to go back to the mobile HQ, and then we'll pick this up in the next episode right out there. That's where we'll start. I would imagine we've probably gone another day at least, and so we'll see. I'll figure all that out off screen. Again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. More importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods, and I'll see you in the next episode where the story continues.